And just like that, we're out here. Today is day 19 of me posting a YouTube video, oh my gosh, every single day for 365 days and seeing where I end up. This video itself and this challenge itself is a great example of what discipline is. Motivation would have probably resulted in me making maybe day 1 and day 2. And then when day 3 came out, I probably would have left it. That's when the discipline has to kick in. There's been 3 or 4 times already where I've not felt like making a video over this challenge so far. But it's the discipline and it's the accountability that has made me get out of bed, get up, and hopefully gonna get to the spot for sunset. What is discipline? Discipline is self-love. Discipline is self-control. Discipline is the fuel that keeps the car running after the key has turned it on, which is the motivation. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to stay disciplined when the motivation runs out, because guess what? The motivation will run out. That's inevitable. I'm going to chill at this spot now because we'll wait here for sunset. This is a little spot. It's got a little bench there waiting for me. And so today's video is going to be me giving you 6 points on how to master self-control, because without self-control, discipline ceases to exist, mate. So number 1 is deciding who you want to be and why. Without a why, there is no reason for you to be waking up in the morning. There is no reason for you to be out here on a run. There is no reason for you to be doing anything really. You need to decide who you want to be, you need to decide who you want to become, and you need to understand why. What is the driving factor for why you want to achieve things? What is the driving factor for why you're waking up every morning? Figure that why out, figure out who it is you want to be, and then move on. Number 2, avoid the all or nothing mindset. At the start of this year, if you've been following along for that long, then you'll know that at the start of this year, I was doing fitness challenges, I was doing diets, I was running 10 kilometers every single day, I was doing this, I was doing that. And then I ended up running the London Marathon, getting food poisoning, doing my MCLing and burning out. Because I was on the all or nothing. It was all or nothing for me. Every day, no rests, no socialization, work, business, fitness, that was it. You have to avoid the all or nothing mindset, because you will burn out. You will lose touch with reality. You might very well lose yourself trying to prove yourself, which is what I did. And then you'll be even more lost than before you even started. Yeah, you might be in good shape. Yeah, you might have loads of money, but what does any of that even matter if you don't have friends, if you don't have family, and if you don't have yourself, if you don't truly understand who you are in that moment in time? We shouldn't be striving for perfection. Why? Because it doesn't exist. Perfection doesn't exist. It's an unattainable goal. You could be benching 500 kg. That's not perfect, because you can be benching 501. And that's not perfect, because you could be benching 508. What you want to be striving for is progress. Your progress is your progress. The only person you should be in competition with is who you were yesterday. Number 3, build positive habits. Some of the most highly effective and successful people in the world have good habits in their day. They read, they journal, they go for walks, they meditate, they pray. Incorporate these healthy habits into your life. And I want you guys to really think for a second and write these down. What healthy habits do you actually have at the minute? What are you doing right now that is benefiting you mentally, physically, spiritually, and creatively? And then do the same thing for the negative habits. Write down all the negative habits that you've got in your life currently. And then slowly but surely, start filtering them out. Start replacing them with the good habits, and then watch your whole routine change. It'll take maybe 7 or 8 weeks to get yourself into this routine, but once you're there, you'll never look back. By the way, oh my gosh, that was so worth it. I don't know how it's going to come out on camera, but this is one of my whys. Because look at this, there's no one else here. There's no one here, bro. I am the only person in the world to have seen this view. If that's not a why, then I don't know what is. Step number 4 to building self-control: delayed gratification. There is nothing wrong with having a pint. There is nothing wrong with eating a cheat meal. There is nothing wrong with having a day or 2 off. There is nothing wrong with having a lie-in, but you have to earn these things. Me personally, I've set up a routine now in my life where at least 5 days of the week I'm at the gym, I'm going for a walk, or I'm going for a run. And so if on Friday night my friends invite me out for a meal and a pint, I'll happily go and I'll happily enjoy it, and I'll skip the gym because I've earned that. I've worked all week, I've worked hard to earn that. It's delayed gratification. Plus, who actually wants to just be having fun and, you know, doing all those short-term pleasures all the time? I don't understand it. I did it a lot when I was younger, right? I'd spend a lot of time indulging in short-term pleasures and not really doing anything. And I look back and I go, what on earth was I actually doing in my life? But moving on to number 5, and this is an important one. Reduce your decision-making fatigue. The reason why so many people lack discipline and self-control and action is because they think too much and they put too much thought into something that could have took 1 second to do. If you're gonna go out for a run, all you have to do is, as soon as that thought pops into your head, jump up, put your running shoes on and get out. The problem with taking too long to make a decision as well is that what you might find is you'll end up making the wrong decision later on down the line because you've thought about it too much. Because the more you put thought into something sometimes, the more you think about the negatives and the drawbacks and the things that might go wrong. And also, you may have lost out on the opportunity. Every time you have this idea in your head, this is how I see it, right? Every time I have this idea in my head saying, go for a run, go for a walk, go to the gym, wake up. That's God telling me, this is your time now. Get up, otherwise you're going to miss your opportunity. Get up. Because if you don't, the opportunity that he's got around the corner for you is not going to be there anymore. When you have this decision and this impulse to do something, act on it straight away. Number 6, and the final one, is accountability. Accountability is a weird one because it means you've got to tell people what you're doing. But accountability doesn't necessarily have to be telling someone your end goal. But it could be telling someone, look, I'm going for a run tomorrow. I've set out to go for a run tomorrow. Can you just check in on me that I've gone for a run? This can be your best friend, your wife, your kid, your mum, your whatever, a coach, a mentor. Link down below. I'll definitely keep you accountable. Having someone there that can keep you accountable and on track is great, because then they almost become part of your why. Full circle moment for this video. The accountability becomes your why. And if you don't have any friends or any family or anyone who you can trust with these goals and these aspirations that you set for yourself, seek help. Get a mentor or a coach, because they will keep you accountable. It's so hard sometimes when you're only starting off and you haven't got a good network of people around you and a support system. It's difficult, it really, really is. And sometimes all it takes in order for you to really just push through those first few weeks and first few months and to keep pushing when the motivation runs dry is having that person there, friend, colleague, or a professional relationship that keeps you accountable. This has been day 19 of me posting a video every single day for 365 days, seeing where I end up. Today I've ended up at Bestwood Country Park. My hands are freezing and I'm now going to get a jog on and warm back up. God bless you all. Bow.